Hey guys, Papa Dan here. So let's start off this new railroad with a new name. It is now going to be called the Mountain Range Railroad. The CRS Railroad was cute, but that's what it was cute. So we're going to be calling this one the Mountain Range Railroad. And that's just a whoops. Wrong way. And that's just a look at, I'm going to be keeping different things that I find, you know, that's be about my, like a, what do I want to, what am I looking, what word am I looking for? Collectible type shelves or something. So, but the bottles here are actually kind of cool. They were sent to me by a good friend of mine, but they're CSX water bottles. So you know who you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. And that's, I had showed this in a previous video. Tommy, Colonel Reb, had found that for me up at a train show in Atlanta. So I'm going to be getting that built. And when I get it built, this is where it'll be, is right here. And we got another water bottle here. And then another good friend of the channel, Mr. and Mrs. BG. They thought the walls looked a little bare, so he sent along a really cool picture. So we're going to be getting a nice frame for that, and that is going to find a home here. So, alrighty, let's jump in and see what we got. Hey guys, alrighty, here we go. Episode number 1 of the new Mountain Range Railroad. And what you're looking at here is just kind of a rough mock-up of what I'm going to be doing. The bench work is going to be coming 20 inches off of the wall to the end of the bench work. So it'll be 20 inches this way. It's going to go down this wall, across this way, all the way down this wall, and then down this one, up to the door here, and then I have something else planned for the door, but that's going to be a separate video. I won't get into that today. But this little centerpiece here, kind of lost my train of thought there for a minute. But let me say first, and I know I've said this before, but I really appreciate and welcome all of your comments, your suggestions, your ideas that you're giving me. And a lot of them really help, and I really do appreciate it. This is one suggestion that was made by Roy down in Panama at the N-Scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision. I think I got it right this time. I hope I got it right. But anyway, Roy had suggested that with having the width, the whole width of the room here, that maybe I could do like a little peninsula coming out here. Just to give me more space to do a little more things and add a little interest rather than just running it around the walls. So this is actually the small side of the old layout, the U-shape that I had in the other room. And I just kept it intact. And then once I mocked everything up, I brought it in here, and it fits just fine. I mean, I've got plenty of room between here and the wall here on this side, lots of room. So thank you, Roy. I really appreciate that suggestion. And I think it's going to work out real well. So, alrighty, we got all our tools there, as you can see. We got our drill, our saw, level, square, tape measure, the pencil and paper. We've got our extra battery charging up there. We got our Diet Coke. So we're ready to start building. So let's get this show on the road and see how far we can get today. I'll be back. Alright, so what you had just watched was recorded this past Tuesday. This is Thursday night. So since Tuesday, this is what we got done. All of the framework is done. I just walked in the door there. So this is coming down that first wall, going around that wall with the center table here, and then coming across this wall, which I'll explain that corner here in just a second, but coming across this wall into that corner, and then coming across this way back to where the door is, well, the doorway. There is no door there anymore. I took the door off. Door's in your way, you take it off, right? Just eliminate it. It's the easy way. So yes, the door is gone. And what I plan on doing here is very similar to what Roy is doing down in Panama. I'm going to be putting a swing up bench or gate right here in this corner. So that's what I'm going to be doing to connect the tracks here, and then that eliminates the need for the reverse loops that I had talked about on my other video, because it'll just be continuously run. Now back to this other corner that I said I would explain. This section right here was originally planned to be all the way down in that corner, kind of like that. The only problem with that is, after I got it in here, that I didn't count on, was these two legs that are right here. Well, they're kind of in the way. It took this 4-foot hallway and basically cut it in half down to a 2-foot hallway, because these are right smack dab in the middle of that hallway. So that leaves me just 2 feet here for the duck under part right here to get to these closets. So what I'm going to do to fix that, and let me get this pulled back here where I had it. See, now that opens up this hallway again. So it'll make the duck under a whole lot easier. And then in this corner, I'm just going to put a cleat right here, one right here, and then one right there in that corner. And then I'll just screw down a piece of plywood right over the top of that so that it's all level with everything here. So that's what I'm going to do with that corner. So the next step is to start putting plywood on. So we can run our decking all the way around. Once I get the plywood on all the way around, then I'll start working on the lift up gate here, or lift up bridge. And then we'll do the pink styrofoam on top of that. And then we'll be ready to start laying some track, but we probably won't get to that until after I get back from Michigan. So, anyways, that's the new Mountain Range Railroad. So any other comments, suggestions, anything you guys can think of that I'm not thinking of? Please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them. Alrighty, and everybody that has already left comments and suggestions and everything, like I had said previously, it's very, very, very much appreciated. All right, so everybody have a good night, have a good weekend, and the next video will probably be Monday, maybe Sunday, but probably Monday. But the start of the egg plane build. All right, so we'll talk at y'all later. Have a good weekend. Bye.